Hello, and this is Divine Word of Tree Tarot. I'm going to do a vlog tonight, a little bit about how I got started with tarot, and it kind of goes back to when I was a child. So, when I was a child, I felt I didn't fit in, with a lot of people. I felt that in the inside, but nobody ever noticed that. As being a Pisces, we're very adaptive. We can adapt to a lot of different situations. And so nobody ever paid attention to that. Um, but I knew inside, I was different. And, I would try to fit in, with certain groups, but never fit in. But I would still be with those groups, you know. So as I started getting older, and being able to, make my own choices, with my own free will, um, I ran, you know, from what God and the universe wanted me to do. I was not serving my total purpose, for this life by running and trying to fit in with everyone else, that was not like me. Um, God, you know, um, was really inside telling me, who I was, in the universe. So running with those people and getting into things that I knew I had no business being around got me into a world of trouble. It took me down the wrong path, a path that I knew I was not supposed to be on, but I chose those things with my own free will, and after so many things happened to me, I almost lost my life literally 4 times. And after every time, I kept asking myself, why am I still here? Why am I still here? You know? And my mom would tell me, you know, God is not done with you yet. The universe is not done with you yet. You still got a lot of work to do here. A lot of work. That's why, my life was not taken. But 4 times I came very close, to my life being gone. Very close when I say that. No exaggeration. Anybody that really knows me, knows those stories. So I really began to think, what is, my life's purpose? You know, I began to meditate, I began to pray, I began to ask God and the universe, and the angels to show and to help me and to guide me down the right path, to help me, for my highest good, to use me. I wanted them to use me. I want them to still use me. As I was already being, an example of how you can run and run and run and run from a life you are not supposed to be living, and begin to let life live you. So I decided I wasn't going to let life live me. I was going to live life, you know. I knew all along, I was supposed to be better than what I was, doing. You know, I had to stop being a doormat. I had to stop allowing people to abuse my mind, my body, and my soul. I was letting people, use, my mind, my body, and my soul. I had to stop being that doormat, you know. Um, I knew all along I deserved better, but I always was scared, of how people would judge me. I didn't, I just got to the point where I didn't care anymore. You know, I was tired, and when I say I was tired, I was tired. I just wanted to be happy. And I knew, who I really was in the inside. So I began to just not care what people thought. People are always like, oh, she's so pretty and she's so smart and this and this and that. But deep down inside, I didn't feel that way because I knew I wasn't being me. I knew I wasn't living how I know I'm supposed to be living, and only I knew that, you know. Um, I only had that same person to turn to, that's been there all along, and that's God in the universe. And they both assured me what my purpose is. So, here I am, giving clarity through tarot. And, number one person that inspired me, through tarot was this lady named Nina Nelson, and she is a tarot reader. She has not been reading here lately, but we aren't talking about her, we're talking about me. But she was a number one inspiration for me. There was just some things that, she said to me that there was no way that she would know. I didn't tell her. And I was skeptical before. And after that, after I laid up, for months, after having knee surgery, um, I started getting into astrology and tarot. And soon after that, I started reading. So I've been reading tarot for a little over 7 months, and I've been into astrology and tarot for a little over a year. Um, so, um, here I am, giving clarity through tarot, living life, loving myself, giving myself more credit where it's due because I would be so hard on myself because I knew I wasn't living to my potential. I knew I wasn't being who, I was put on this earth to be, and a lot of people are afraid, to live, you know, and to live their life's purpose, to be who they're supposed to be. And, you know, people have trouble with that, and I say to anybody, be yourself. And when I say that, I say that from the bottom of my heart. Don't worry about what anybody thinks, don't worry about what anybody says. You know, be your true, authentic person, you know, and nobody can take that away from you, of who you are. Don't worry about trying to fit in or any of that, you know. So, here I am, you know, um, helping others and just being happy with who I am and, you know, who the universe has intended for me to be and who God has intended me to be. Everything isn't all peaches and cream, We all have good and we all have bad days. And I'm thankful for those good and bad days. The good days are the good days and the bad days are the bad days. And I'm thankful for those bad days because those bad days have given me so much wisdom, so much wisdom, you know. But I have all faith in God and the universe will always have my back, and bring me through those bad times. I've gained so much wisdom throughout that. And I already knew, like I said, I was different than everyone else. Inside, I knew I was different, but I would always hear, you're so pretty, and all those materialistic things. But let me tell you something, those materialistic things don't mean nothing when you don't feel, that love for yourself, in the inside, and I'm loving myself to the fullest nowadays, and I will continue to love myself to the fullest. Um, like I said, but I didn't feel pretty, I didn't feel all those things that people were saying, because I knew I wasn't being my true, authentic person, you know. The second person who encouraged me to do tarot is one of my good friends named Chanel. And that was the first person who bought me my first deck. And the first person I did a reading for, and I always turn to her for advice, and she turns to me for advice. But that's my role right there, um, on encouraging me, to keep going and to keep moving forward because she really believes in me and she really believes in this is for me. So I say to anybody, be your true, authentic self. Don't worry about what anybody says about you. You know, what you feel inside and you know who you are. Follow your intuition and be you. And don't be afraid to be you. And, live your life's purpose. I guarantee when you live your life's purpose, you're going to be happy. There's nothing you're going to worry about. You're just going to be happy that you're living your life's purpose. You know, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. I do have, some work to do on reading tarot, So, like I said, if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. I'm not the type of person that takes constructive criticism, bad. I welcome it. Again, thank you guys for listening to this video. And it was just a little bit about how I got into tarot and my life. Um, be your true self and love yourself. Love yourself unconditionally, and you'll never go wrong, You'll never go wrong. Be your true, authentic self. Thank you guys for watching.